You like your steak?
Hey guys, it is day 3 of dog sitting, and we found the easiest way to keep them both entertained is the most obvious answer, just having them outside running around together. As for the sleeping arrangements and eating, that's kind of been a tricky part because, again, Niko's very curious, as is Obi. So at night we try to have a barrier between them, but they were still way too interested in each other. They're peering over the barrier, and we didn't feel comfortable with that because we weren't sure if they would be licking each other, or they weren't sleeping. I'll say that. It was a lot of whining. That was night 1. And like I think I mentioned earlier, Erica and Jesse, they live in the basement apartment of Stefan and Jesse's mom's. So we talked to their mom, and she was fine with taking Obi throughout the night. So that's what we've been doing for the sleeping arrangement, is having Obi go upstairs and sleeping with their mom while Niko's downstairs. And that seems to have been working way more effectively. As for the food, Niko doesn't eat at all in the crate. If he's in the crate, he's not eating in the slightest. I've even tried to do it where I just give him a carrot, which he loves, and he will neglect the carrot. If we give him bone, he neglects it. Just when he's in the crate, he doesn't want to do anything. He just would rather just chill and lay. Well, Obi, he's fine eating in the crate. We put the food and water down, and he's content eating. So we've been figuring out how to separate their their meal time, because Obi, he loves food, so he'll get into Niko's food. So yeah, we're still figuring that out. We have a few more days. I think they come back Friday night or to Saturday morning. But I mean, they're having a great time. The yard has been Niko's greatest adventure. He loves it. Hey Niko, be nice. What's interesting, however, is I just came inside to proceed drinking my coffee, and they have not really interacted together. I mean, they are, but they're not riling each other up. So I'm almost wondering if it could be a thing of not Niko being territorial with me, but just wanting my attention, and Obi fighting for the same thing, just wanting for attention. Did I say that weird? Just fighting for attention. Then again, I do see them running around chasing each other again. I don't know. It's interesting though, watching them interact. Niko's more of a stinker. I mean, we always knew he was a sneaker, but he's really showing his stinkiness.
Theodore Roosevelt. Mine. Okay, let's take it. Alright, it's gonna go in the trash, guys. He's not being a very good helper.
Yuck, Niko.
You like your steak? Obi, you couldn't handle this stick. He's gonna string it. Oh yeah, Dad, you think you're tough? Then take this ish.
The next day.
So while we're staying here watching Obi for Erica and Jesse, we're also helping his mom kind of like renovate her house. And right now we're focusing on this wall. This used to be a mirror wall, but the whole thing was like a whole mirror. And they took it down, but they haven't painted it. Like, those are the paint options. I forget which one she's leaning towards. I think she's leaning towards this one. But we haven't painted it because of all those, like, all these little... I think they were from, like, the adhesive from the old mirror that was here. And then, obviously, you know, some of it took down some of the plaster or whatever that's called. I think it's plaster. So we're trying to get it in shape to kind of spackle over the areas that are messed up, have holes in them, and sanding it and all that. That way we can get it in a position where we could paint over it and it looks nice. So I'm just going through with my little scalpel, I think it's called, and like bits like this. I'm just...
I don't think it's a scalpel. It's a scraper.
A scraper?
I think a scalpel is what they use for surgery.
Oh, well, whatever. I'm an idiot. In doing that, it's going to make the sanding process just a little bit easier, because there's not going to be so much that we have to wax on, wax off. But I think this should be doable. And we were here till Friday night, I think, is what's that? Excuse me.
Probably Saturday morning, it's not Friday night, really.
Well, they get back at 10:25 Friday night.
We'll see how it goes. Play it by ear.
We'll see. And in case you're wondering, the boys are outside.
Oh, there it is. Right under your nose, puppies.
2 days later.
Okay, so today is Wednesday. So it's day 4 here. We kind of figured out a system that's been working, because Obi is very into just, as soon as he sees food, he right away is, sorry, we leave G.I. Joe on for our dogs. So he gets very excited when he sees food on the floor. So he would go in and get some of Niko's food. Upstairs, Gordo, he would see his food and he would grab his. So once we get home, we immediately let them out. We put them outside, and they're having a grand old time. And then afterwards, we don't let them eat by or past 8 o'clock. So right now it's 7:26. I thought it was later than that. No, it's about right. Yeah, 7:26. And we brought them inside. And what we do is, hi Niko. What we do is we get Obi and put Obi's food in his crate first. And we have Niko's food up on the counter before we bring Obi in. Once Obi's in, he gets put in the crate, and he eats his food. Afterwards, we bring Niko down, or we put Niko's food in his section and put his food down, and it's been working like a charm. So that's kind of been the update, or that is the update for now. They still love playing with each other. We are supervising them as much as possible. Again, with Obi's condition, we just want to make sure that both of them are safe. So we're supervising them as they're playing, but overall, everything's been going pretty smooth. Just typical dog sitting shenanigans.
Several days later.
Today is the last day that we are here, so we're just trying to pack everything up. We're not trying to, that's what we are doing. We're packing everything up so we can head home. It was really fun. The boys had the greatest time together. It was really funny and actually quite interesting. I thought Obi, because he's younger, was going to be the one who was annoying, just kind of like in Niko's face is what I imagined. However, it was the other way around, where Niko was in Obi's face and like he was the taunter in the situation, or in this instance. But they had a really great time and it was fun, chaotic, but fun. Just doing a final walkthrough, making sure we got everything.
I think we do.
I just remembered the allergy medicine. Oh, his bed.
Oh, that's a good thing.
It's a good thing to grab. All right, and on that note, we are going back home. They will be back home very, very soon. Bye, Obi. We see you later. Bye-bye. Now that we're back in our own space, it's really good to be home. We enjoyed ourselves, don't get me wrong. We really enjoyed ourselves. But you know how it is. I mean, you go on vacation and it just feels good to be back in your own space, be back home, be back in your own bed. You had a great time, but there's nothing that beats home. And that's kind of where we're at. We're happy to be home, but we were so happy that we were also able to help in every way that we could. We were able to watch Obi and make sure that he was taken care of and, well. And in addition to taking care of Obi, we were also able to help his mom prep the house a little bit more to bring her vision to life of what she's wanting and renovating the house. So it was a very chaotic week, but very productive. Niko is very tired. Look at him. This happened last time when we were when we went to Disney World, and we dropped him off with some of our friends who has some dogs, and he came back super tired. So I did let Erica and Jesse know that don't be surprised if Obi's really tired, just kind of lazy. It was a long week full of play, so it's natural that he's gonna be tired. Look at him. But as for us, I'm gonna go and do some laundry, finish getting everything set up. If you guys did enjoy this vlog, please give it a thumbs up. We really enjoy doing these type of videos. We enjoy making videos in general. So if you guys do want to see any more videos, please let us know, and ask and ye shall receive. With that, I'm gonna go ahead and put the camera down, get to my chores, and we will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.